No, on a real though, yeah. With this United performance, how do you feel? Because it's back-to-back losses for the first time. It's your manager's first back-to-back losses this calendar year. He's finding new ways to call your team rubbish.
Oh God.
Your owner's coming out and saying that it's rubbish. You're getting rid of directors of football.
Worst start since mid-80s?
Yeah, worst start since mid-80s.
Can we even call this start anymore? We're 15 games into the season. I mean, we're just a terrible team. No one got anything to do with starts anymore, bro. You know what I mean? Like, anyway.
Like, what is... I don't even know where to start with United. Let's start with that game. What was that performance?
Not a performance that United are ever too far away from. That's the reality. Lacking energy when he literally just came out and said, if you ever want to win a Premier League, you're going to have to run like mad dogs. Them man said, you want to see something? All right, we'll run like turtles. Do you know what I mean? They said, we're not listening to that. So we got, like, we had more possession and all that, but at the end of the day, goals win the games, right? And Nottingham Forest did everything they wanted to do. You know what I mean? Everything they wanted to do. Physically, they roughed man up. Euro, he failed the Chris Wood test, unfortunately.
Not many people pass it.
Hey, like it happens. Liam Delap failed the Liam Delap test. I remember Lissandro failed the
Tony test.
Ivan Tony test. But he'll learn from that. But those performances are never too far away for United, bro. Never too far away. With this team, harsh reality.
The thing is though, yeah, I get like the technical proficiency to play Amarin ball is not there when you need new players, but it's like the goals you concede and just like the lack of physical presence, the lack of doing anything. That's bad, man. Like
that's mean on Lissandro, man. He can't grow anymore, man.
No, but I'm not even talking
2
about
minutes in, you got a Serbian man mounting you.
Bro,
I was like, what can he do?
Bro, have you seen the screenshot? Face all in booty, bro. I could not believe it, bro. Man getting... Alright, let me
Rashiki.
Balkan booty.
Rikishi, bro. Oh, you said Rashiki from Lion King.
No.
That's Rafiki. Oh, yeah, Rikishi. Yeah, bro. It's got Rikishi.
But the thing is, yeah, I don't even blame him because he had a clear instruction of just try and be a president.
Get the near post area, yeah.
And he couldn't do that. Like, who went for the header and flopped?
I think it was Delit behind him. But, bro, no, but hold on a second. Delit had a man. I don't know what Lissandro did.
Lissandro wasn't there to compete aerially. He was there to stand.
He was there to compete.
He wasn't there to jump.
He just realised I ain't
I was like, yo, set piece coach, you fumbled there,
he
man.
He ain't got the minerals. But that's the reality. So, no, what you about to say about the physicality, bro, forget even just that. Physically, technically, it sounds crazy because it's basically every single aspect of football. But physically, technically, and psychologically / mentally, this team is just on the floor. Technically, we're so bad, bro. Like, I be seeing us try to do quick combinations. I promise you, it's funnier than anything you'll see on Comedy Central, bro. It's funnier than anything you'll see on YouTube watching Man United try to do quick combination passing. It's so bad. If it's not Ahmad on the ball, you see a complete lack of technical quality. It's just a fact. Then physically, you can't compete. I'm going to say the same thing. When I said Lissandro and I saw Saliba, Konate, Van Dijk, these type of players, Ugarte's come in and been steady, but he ain't Declan Rice. He ain't Rodri. Do you know what I mean? Mountains. You know what I mean? Get past me. It ain't gonna be easy. Ugarte's like snappy, like he'll get the ball. I praise his work ethic, but he's not a man mountain. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what you need, bro. Like the physical presence. We ain't got that. And then you got Bruno. Physically, I give him massive credit for playing every single week. Physically, he's not got it either. Technically, you look at Garnacho, he's not got it. Højlund, technically, he ain't got it. So when you look at Man United, but it's not even that. Those are things that are obvious. It's actually the way any bit of adversity, this team have to concede. It's so mad. Like, you know, you ever heard the term, weather the storm?
Yeah,
there's no such thing in this club. As soon as it turns, it's soon. Bam, we have to concede. And then we try the comeback gimmick. That's when Bruno starts getting the ball deep.
Yeah, you sound like
playing
a Spurs fan, I can't lie.
Bro, they try to do the comeback gimmick. I know these guys, bro. But when the pressure's really on and when it's time to really be decisive, the mentality of the team is not there. And I actually think new signings that come in, you need to do like a big clear out because it starts to become infectious. Bro, we've worked at workplaces. Come on. All of us have done 9 to 5s, yeah? And then the new person comes in and says, what's it like? And you just say to them, you know, it's peak here, right? You ain't gonna lunch
Strap
break.
in.
You think you're getting an hour lunch break, bro? You better do your 30 minutes, you know, because they'll start looking at you funny after the next 30. Yeah, you people done. That is the way I think players will walk into Man United, say, "Yo, what's going on around here?" And I genuinely think quickly they'll start to realize that this ain't it. So Ashworth, I don't know. He
What
ended
the hell
up
happened there, by the
he
way?
ended up being a pack out of this. But I don't know if Dave Brailsford snitched, but I don't know,
You
bro.
lot spent
He was
7
part of it.
months
From what-
chasing
from
him.
what I saw-
Paid $5 million for his gardening leave to get cancelled early. 5 months later, he's out the door.
So what I was reading was something about how he wanted like an English manager, like maybe a Southgate to come in, and some of the transfers that were happening, he wasn't really well considered and everything. And then you've got other school of thought which saying that the transfers that have happened up until this point, he's got blood in his hands. But the one thing I want to say is, we speak about ownerships a lot on this platform because it happens a lot in football. Ineos, in terms of taking over, you know, were very ambitious. They've obviously had Nice and everything before. So Jim, you know, spoke a good game. Who was the other guy that was in it? And he was like it was a false image.
Omar Barada.
Yeah, no. The guy, the other takeover that you wanted, that you were twerking for, and it didn't happen.
Oh,
Jassim.
Jassim.
Yeah.
That fraud, man.
That AI, bro.
Yeah, the AI,
He weren't real, man.
ChatGPT.
That fraud,
So
bro.
Ineos have come in, but
Iron
what's
Mouse.
happening is Ineos have a very precarious situation where you're already frustrating the fan base in terms of like logistical things they're doing of increasing fan tickets, taking away concessions. There's already protests out the stadiums. But even from the pure footballing standpoint, you either need to buckle up or this is not going to go anywhere.
Strap in.
Yeah, there was a buckle up, strap in.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like good faith installed into Ineos because of what was spoken about at the beginning. But already you're seeing certain things and it's like, are you trying to hide behind decisions? Are you trying to worm your way out of making real inroads? Don't get me wrong, you spent money, but are you now trying to...
Yeah, that's the thing. Look, for me, right, you don't want anyone to make a mistake. You don't want any owner to make a mistake. You want every signing to be perfect.
Yeah.
You want it just to be a clean, everything goes well.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's going to be signings that are flops. There's going to be signings that are good, whatever. Guys are going to make bad decisions. Guys are going to make good decisions, right? So when you look at it, right, I'm not mad that Ashworth got sacked. A lot of people are going crazy, and I'm not mad that he got sacked, bro. If he was really vouching that they're saying for Gareth Southgate, first of all, and he wasn't really vibing with Amorim, right? He was a big part of our transfer window this summer, which I think we signed two out of 5 good players like that can play for us in the long term.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to pay for this, and somebody's got to be held accountable. I would rather him or the board accept their L now than in 18 months, 20 months, Sky Sports and Carragher are pulling up lists of the 15 signings under Dan Ashworth.
Yeah.
Are they hits or are they miss? And then flipping everything is red, miss.
Yeah.
I would rather do it now. Amorim's got to have a summer. If Ashworth wasn't, according to reports, wasn't vibing with Amorim, then we can't have that relationship, right? You pick this guy as your manager going forward in the summer. You need somebody to have a good relationship and be able to work and get that guy's target. So I'm not mad that they sacked his ass, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't mad. He slimed Newcastle anyway, bro. You see in life, they tell you never be a slime, bro. You know what I mean? Slimed for the grass ain't always greener, bro. I don't care if it's United.
Don't say the back door's still open.
Bro, close that back door, bro. That's the thing. So I'm not really honestly, I'm not too fussed about that. All I want to say, and I always say, is no matter what happens, United will be nothing with this squad. This is our worst ever squad. This is a bad team. It's the harsh reality. It's a bad team. I'm not comparing it, but the minute quality starts to decline at City, we're seeing Pep say we must suffer this season. We've seen Klopp go through some injuries. The season wasn't that good. If you don't have quality on the pitch, I don't care what gaffer you are. You might have one punching above the odd season, but it will always even out. Your quality is paramount. And Man United's team lacks quality, it lacks physicality, and honestly, mentally, I think all of them, they might need a therapist or something, because it's...
I've got a question for you. January, what would you address first?
I'd sell players. Sell. How much can we sell to generate money to then go and sign?
Realistically, you're not going to do anything in January.
No. January will be rushing, I think, because you haven't got a sporting director now anyway. So January will be rushing the decision. But I think in the summer, January should be when, or Amorim should already be saying to,
that's what I'm saying.
to Barada, hey, this brother's not. I don't want this brother at the club at the end of summer. It should already be. The audits should already be hitting man's table.
Yeah.
So that's why I stand on it.
But like in terms of like profiles that you could,
I'm so ill.
because like, no, it's all good, man. You're soldiering through it. In terms of like, already you're seeing that Diallo in this system and the way he plays levels above. If let's say like you could get like 2 profiles that would aid that, like what are the profiles that you
I need
like?
players that are technically proficient, but physically able. It's not hard. You know what I mean? Like, you need, like, for example, look at someone like Kulusevski, right? That's a perfect one I'm talking about. He's physically very good, but he's technically good. Now, I'm not saying go buy Kulusevski, but there's players out there. And you know what I keep saying, right? I think Man United need to be spending and looking in the Premier League market.
Yeah.
Because, bro, when you buy players from your league, it speeds up your rebuild, bro. Because they already know what to do. It's instant impact.
Proven.
It's proven. Arteta did it. Klopp did it. You know, Fergie used to do it all the time. It's possible to be done. Do you know what I mean? It's possible. For example, I'm not saying, look at this Tyler Diblin guy. Kid, he's going down with Southampton. United should be all over that. Liam Delap, you're probably going down. United should be all over these type of things. You know where I'm coming from? Cunha, you might be going down. All over. That is where there's, bro, no, he's flying at the moment. But yes, players like that.